Live from Hazard, Kentucky, this is Jammin Wrestling News. Here's your news for Monday, January 7th, 2019. PWInsider.com is reporting that EC3, Heavy Machinery, Lars Sullivan, and Lacey Evans are all backstage in Orlando at tonight's WWE Raw. While it doesn't mean any of them will actually appear on the show tonight, they are available if needed. Also, John Cena will be kicking off tonight's show. And just hours before his appearance on WWE Raw tonight, WWE sent out a tweet that promoted Hulk Hogan's merchandise. The tweet was met with significant backlash online. Of course, a lot of fans saying they were not going to buy merchandise supporting a racist. Kenny Omega appears to be done with New Japan Pro Wrestling, as he announced he would be stepping away from the promotion in an interview with Tokyo Sports. Chris Carlton translated what Omega said from Japanese. This is what Kenny Omega said. Reflecting back on it, the New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 13 match was a bout to decide the protagonist of New Japan. I take full responsibility for the loss. There is no real place for me to fit, so it's best for me not to be in New Japan. I can't be there working under Tanahashi. I don't think he's surpassed me. I don't think he's better. If we can, I want to face him again, but I need time away, and not just from New Japan. Stay tuned to Jammin Wrestling News for any further breaking news updates on this story. Also, it was announced that New Japan Pro Wrestling star Kushida will be leaving the promotion at the end of the month. Dave Meltzer of F4WOnline.com recently noted the following about WWE being interested in Kushida. Dave Meltzer said, "Unlike other New Japan guys who they are after, this is one where the confidence level is at the point where it's being talked about more prominently. At least one idea has been talked about which would involve him at NXT. Thanks to thesun.co.uk for the quotes." Dave Meltzer of F4WOnline.com also reported that New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor will be continuing to have a business relationship, but it looks like All Elite Wrestling will not be involved. Here is what Meltzer said about the situation. New Japan has made the decision that they are going to work with Ring of Honor, and right now, at least for now, they're not working with All Elite. It's possible that New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Elite Wrestling could work together down the line, but it apparently won't be happening right now. Dave Scherner of ProWrestlingInsiderElite.com said, "Down the line, maybe a deal could be put in place with New Japan, but as of right now, I have not heard of any deal between the parties." Over the weekend, several top WWE stars were announced for the Men's Royal Rumble match, including Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, Bobby Lashley, Samoa Joe, and Dean Ambrose. According to OddsChecker.com, Rollins, Balor, and Drew McIntyre are currently the early betting odds favorites to win the match. Also, the WWE announced Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Carmella in a triple threat match for this week's SmackDown Live. The winner will face Asuka for the SmackDown Women's title at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Now, Becky Lynch versus Asuka was originally the planned match for the pay-per-view, but the WWE possibly changed plans. Also, talk about selling. At a WWE live event over the weekend, the show ended with Seth Rollins hitting a curb stomp on Dean Ambrose. Ambrose reportedly sold the move for 15 minutes and stayed in the ring as the crew started cleaning up. Kyle, whose Twitter handle is @FLWrestlingFan, tweeted, "The show ended 15 minutes ago. Dean Ambrose is still in the ring. The ring crew are taking down the ring and Ambrose lays motionless in it. Amazing performance art." Carmella commented on her struggles in WWE with the following tweet on Twitter. Carmella tweeted, "Not blonde, didn't come from a legacy, was the last overall draft pick, not one of the 4 horsewomen, no famous parents, didn't parachute from another sport. I've been overlooked and underestimated since day one, but I'm out here doing the damn thing, period." And finally, here on Jammin Wrestling News, Impact Wrestling announced the following yesterday. The U.S. viewers can catch all of the action of Impact Wrestling premiering on Pursuit and Twitch January the 11th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So there you have it. Not only is Impact Wrestling going to premiere on the Pursuit channel, but they are going to be on Twitch every single Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central Time. It's going to be a simulcast of the Pursuit Network broadcast. So, Impact Wrestling now on Twitch. You got All Elite Wrestling coming up. WWE is going to possibly get Kushida, possibly get Kenny Omega. who really knows? It's a time to be alive in pro wrestling. That is your news for Monday, January 7th, 2019. Check back here tomorrow for another Jammin John's Wrestling News Flash Briefing on Amazon Alexa devices, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, and iTunes. Follow me on Twitter at John Caldwell, JONCOLWELL. Follow me on Instagram, the Jammin John. If you'd like to sponsor Jammin John's Wrestling News or your wrestling promotion, want to get your next big event out, you can email me, jzcaldwell@gmail.com. That's JZCOLWELL@gmail.com. Big shout out to Ryan Hurdle and Tony Nelson for subscribing to my Patreon. You too can subscribe to me by going to patreon.com/jamminjohn. I have free packages on there ranging from free to $7. Not a whole lot of money. I would really appreciate it if you supported me a little bit financially. Once again, that's patreon.com/jamminjohn. This is Jammin John saying thanks, goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow.